Hello, check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Derby is being played. Sound is coming soon. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Hello. We are figuring out the sound. Oh, hey. Hi, everybody on the stream that can hear me. It's just the people in the venue that cannot. So if you hear me making a sound check, Twitch friends, that's why. But since I know that you all can hear me, I'll start calling the game. So I know you didn't really miss a whole lot. We did have a brief outage from the video, but the score has been up and going. I know it's not as fun without all the lovely derby noises. We all like the whistles and all that other fantabulousness. So we are about to get jam number 9 underway. That is Frida with the star for the beaters. Skatey Katie for Skate Riot Project. Oh man, Rage with a massive hit attempting to knock Skatey to the inside, but is unsuccessful. Skatey Katie staying on track. Katie now coming around. Oh, beautiful apex jump there by Skatey Katie with Frida putting on the pressure. So Katie jumps the apex, picks up 4 points, and calls the jam. Our hero. All right. So welcome, everybody. Glad you've been here for the last 13 minutes watching Derby without sound, and hopefully you didn't like it better than you do now, and if you did, don't tell me. Kiwi's wearing the star for the Skate Riot Project, and Demi Automatic for the beaters. Kiwi looking to find some space, going up for that inside lane, is able to get out first. Ammunition getting in there, attempting the block out. So Kiwi's going to put on that pressure, going into the turns, pack all together. Do have the SRP pivot in the penalty box. Debbie now out of the pack for the beaters. Going to put on that pressure. Kiwi's still with 3 to beat and calls it off. Kiwi picking up all 4 points. However, Demi also able to pick up some points before that call off. So a 4-3 jam in favor of Skate Riot Project. Takes that score 33-8. Sid Vicious wearing the star for Skate Riot Project. Gonna face off against Gail Satan. There you go, whistle blows. Satan looking for an open lane, creates one going from the out to the in and picks up lead very quickly. Babe with a beautiful block to Sid, preventing Sid from getting out of the pack on that outside lane. Nice teaming up there by Rage and Babe, joined by Mecca. Satan through for 4 points. That's 4 more now, so 8 so far in this jam. And we have had a successful star pass to Ms. Murder. which will put on the pressure. Satan picks up 4 more points, so a massive 12-point jam here by the Bad News Beaters in jam number 11, taking that score to 20-33. So just moments ago, there was a 25-point differential. Now, just 13. Everybody lined up on the jam line. And there's the whistle. Frida once again wearing that star for the Beaters. Axel for Skate Riot Project. Oh, and Frida getting knocked to the outside by Ms. Murder. Recycles back to the jam line. Now back on the track. Axel looking to find some space and powers through as Naughty picks up a penalty. Axel is sitting at 100% lead in this game. So every time Axel puts on that star and gets on the track, she's getting lead. We have had a successful star pass to Sunny Ono for the Beaters, which puts on some pressure. Axel calls off the jam, but not before picking up 4 more points. Ready now for jam number 13, Skatey Katie with the star for Skate Riot Project. Demi-automatic for the Beaters. Oh, and it looks like we're gonna have a timeout. Appears to be an official timeout, I think, for some track repair. All right, from a timeout to a time in, back to the action. Jiminy Jam number 13. Beaters down 1 skater in the penalty box. Skatey Katie with the star for Skate Riot Project. Demi-automatic for the Bad News Beaters. Skatey Katie at the front of the pack, 1 to beat, but that one is Rage, who knocks Katie to the inside, forces that recycle back. Katie back on the track. Beaters back at a full pack now. Helenati returning from the penalty box. Rage looking to break things up and open some space for Demi-automatic to get out of the pack, and is successful. Demi goes around the pack to the outside and picks up looks like, and we've had a star pass also. Razor Cat now jamming for Skate Riot Project. Demi-automatic had taken off the helmet cover, though, was not eligible for lead. That means we will have our first full 2-minute jam of the game. Razor Cat with a couple to beat. Babe and Red getting in there. Razor Cat through, has picked up 4 points, 8 points so far. 2 points picked up on that pass by Demi Automatic. Demi once again had taken off the helmet cover, so had picked up 2, took off the helmet cover before skating around the other 2. So only 2 points are going to go on the board for that pass. And that's the end of the jam. It's going to be a 12-5 jam in favor of Skate Riot Project. And there's that whistle. Satan wearing the star for the Bad News Beaters. Jamming for Skate Riot Project is Kiwi. All the action still happening between the jammer and pivot lines. Kiwi getting recycled back by Mecca. Satan looking for some space on that inside lane, but pushed out by Murder. So recycles way back into turn 4 and then starts again. Kiwi also getting recycled back. So we are almost 40 seconds into this game and no one has gotten past the first turn. Looks like that's changed though. Moments later, Kiwi skates through but had removed that helmet cover, so Satan assessed lead and is going to go ahead and call it off. Dang, that was a long jam for no points. Getting ready for our next jam, jam number 15. Sid Vicious wearing the star for Skate Riot Project. Frida for the Bad News Beaters. Empty penalty box. Sid at the top of the pack, coming up against those Beaters blockers of Red, Babe, and Helenati. Frida out first, does pick up lead. Sid still looking to find a way out of the pack, but Beaters blockers continuing to reform. Razor Cat with a nice chase down, although not quite enough to slow down Frida as she adds 4 points to the score. We have had a successful star pass. Punky Pie now jammer for the Skate Riot Project. Forces that call off. 3 more points going to be picked up on that last pass. So a 7-point jam for Frida and the Bad News Beaters. Your score 32-49. Just under 9 minutes left here in the first half. And whistle blows, action underway. That's Demi Automatic out first with the star. Axel wearing that star, or out first with lead, excuse me. Axel wearing that star for Skate Riot Project. Also out of the pack, gonna put on the pressure. So Axel now scoring points and is through first, and oh, Demi Automatic picking up a cut track call, goes to the penalty box. That means we are going to have a 2-minute jam. Axel through for 4. Blockers setting up Skate Riot Project. Gonna roll in with some offense, busting up that pack of 4. And 4 points on the board for Skate Riot Project. Still about 40 seconds to go in the jam. Demi-automatic back on the track. Skate Riot Project blockers, Sick and Murder, joined by Monroe, tracking with Demi-automatic. Demi trying to find some space, but unsuccessful so far. Both teams' jammers just pushing as time runs out on the jam clock. Man, that was a brutal jam for both sides. 16 points picked up by Skate Riot Project in that jam, 4 for the Bad News Beaters. This is the final game of Arizona Roller Derby's 21st season. Thanks everyone for being here with us in person and on the stream. Whistle blows. Skatey Katie wearing that star for Skate Riot Project. Gail Satan for the Bad News Beaters. Katie spins around. Helenati gets through, picks up lead. Satan now also out of the pack after busting through that Skate Riot Project wall. Skatey Katie sees Satan's approach and calls it off. 4 points added to that scoreboard. Johnny Pepper in the chat with a shout out to 2x4 from the Beaters. And waiting for that whistle. Oh, instead of a whistle, looks like we're getting a timeout. We have a track repair timeout occurring. Just going to be a minute, probably less than a minute. That tape on the track can take a real beating with all the skaters and their fancy edge work. Getting close to the edge, occasionally going out, coming right back in. They can do things to tape. Getting some assistance from our officials there with the track repair as well. All right, track back in good shape. Next whistle will start the jam. Everybody's so excited.
Shout out with love to the officials from chat.
Stop. All right, we are back at it. Jamming for Skate Riot Project is Kiwi. Kiwi out first. Frida, jammer for the Beaters, has passed the star to Sunny Ono. Sunny now jamming for the Beaters. Frida with a beautiful block to Kiwi. And that's the end of that jam. Wow, that was a quick one. 4 points picked up by Skate Riot Project. Shout out also to the officials. Thank you, officials. We love you. And Jam 19 about to start. There it is. Sid Vicious wearing the star for Skate Riot Project. Demi Automatic for the Bad News Beaters. And both teams' blockers shutting things down, preventing the jammers from getting past that pivot line so far. Red getting in there to offer some offense for Demi. Blocking now by Lena Bandita and Punky Pie. Flip getting in there, attempting to block out Demi. Oh, but a beautiful hit there from Lena. And Demi knocked out, re-enters. Sid still pushing against the Bad News Beaters blockers. That's hella naughty, Babe, and Red. And we are, with less than a minute to go in the jam, we don't have lead yet, friends. Demi getting knocked out and recycled. Skate Riot Project gonna miss the missing their pivot. And Babe of Beaters fame also going to the penalty box as lead is established with less than 30 seconds to go in the jam. And Sid able to skate through very easily, picks up 4 more points. Successful star pass to Rage and Bajan. So Rage now wearing that star for the Beaters. Sid calls it off. 4 points going up on the board after that pass. 8 total in the jam for Skate Riot Project. And Lena Bandita getting a shout out from the Twitch chat.
I have it open too, sorry.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have it.
All right, next jam. That is Gail Satan with the star for the Beaters. Axel for Skate Riot Project. Satan still looking to find a space through as Axel has busted out his lead jammer. Some offense attempt to break things up by the Beaters before Axel returns. And as Satan gets out of the pack, Axel calls it off. So 4 more points going up on that board for Skate Riot Project. Less than a minute left on the period clock. Here we go, 5 seconds. And there it is, Skatey Katie with the star for Skate Riot Project. Frida for the Bad News Beaters. Skatey Katie with the spin around backward skating, a signature Skatey Katie move. Gets out of the pack and picks up lead. Star pass to Rage and Bajan for the Beaters. So Rage now jammer for the Beaters. Rage approaches the pack and Skatey Katie calls it off. Picks up 4 points. And that is going to take us to halftime. Score 36-89. After 30 minutes of play. Thanks everyone for being here. And we will be back shortly.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
away. Frida busting out for the Beaters. Picks up lead. Early birthday girl, Skatey Katie, also out of the pack. So going to put on that pressure. Flips around to pick up some points there is Skatey Katie with the call off from Frida. So a 4-2 jam in favor of the Beaters to start the second half of this game. That's Gail Satan with the star for the Bad News Beaters. Kiwi. Oh! Anna, some damage there done to Kiwis. I think those are fishnets. Just before the jam started, and Kiwi with a revenge lead, perhaps. Picks up lead. Satan, though. Oh, no. Kiwi wasn't lead. My bad. Kiwi got out first, but was not assessed lead. Satan was lead. And so called it off. That's the second time that's happened where Satan has been the second person out of the pack, yet assessed lead. All right, the whistle blows. Jam is underway. Sid Vicious wearing the star for Skate Riot Project, Demi-Automatic for the Bad News Beaters. Ammunition with a beautiful hit there to the inside. Knocked Sid out. Sid continuing to work those lines, going from the outside to the in and back again. However, that tripod of Babe, Sunny, and Red just tracking right along. Ammunition getting in, breaking up the SRP pack once and now twice, looking to open some space for Demi-Automatic. However, Demi getting knocked to the inside by Colette Razorcat. So recycled back now, Colette Razorcat and Lena Bandita forming up together. However, Demi goes to the inside, is able to skate around and gets out for lead with 1:05 left in the jam. Oh, we've had a star pass to Punky Pie. However, immediately after receiving the star, Punky assessed a cut track call and goes to the penalty box. So we have a power jam. Power jam. This is only our second power jam of the game. Jammers playing very cleanly this game, staying on the track. Flip with a beautiful chase down, knocks Demi out and recycle back. Oh, lots of beautiful blocking and people going down. Flip going to the penalty box as Demi gets out, picks up 4. Punky Pie had returned to the track, and jam is called off. 8 points added to that SRP or that Beaters score. Successfully holding Skate Riot Project to 0. So far this half, the Beaters have had lead every single jam. So Beaters with the big pep talk during halftime, coming back out and mixing things up. Frida with the star for the Beaters. Axel for Skate Riot Project. Axel up on those toe stops, working that inside line, able to bust through and pick up lead. Frida, star in hand, successfully passes it to Ragin' Bajin. Rage now jammer for the Beaters. So Axel rolls through, picks up 4 points, and calls it off. Back out on the track is pre-birthday celebration Skatey Katie. And for the Skate Riot Project, Gail Satan for the Bad News Beaters. And here we go. Whistle has blown. Skate Riot Project starting the jam with one skater in the penalty box. Gail Satan able to bust through as Skatey Katie picking up a cut track call, and we have a power jam. Power jam. Power jam in favor of the Bad News Beaters. Gail Satan did pick up lead, so continues to move forward, has 4 points and the option to end the jam if she would like. Oh man, nicely done, but picks up a forearm call. So we have another power jam. Power jam. This power jam in favor of Skate Riot Project. So Skatey Katie has made that initial pass. Gonna put this helmet cover back on. Looking to score some points on this pass. Skates through sideways, flips around, then goes to the inside and slips past Ammunition. 4 points going on the scoreboard. So full 2-minute jam. First time we've had a double power jam in this game. Sometimes you see a lot of those, sometimes you see none of those. Today we've seen one of those. So far, still quite a bit of time left on the period clock. Gail Satan back on the track, has picked up 4 points. Pack moving very quickly into that first straightaway as time runs out on the jam clock. So it's a 12-10 jam in favor of Skate Riot Project. Oh, looks like it's a 10-10 jam. A little bit of confusion here, and we're going to take an official timeout to figure out the things that we need to figure out. Thanks again for being here. Remember, we do have a 50-50 raffle going on. So if you see somebody walking around with raffle tickets, all the proceeds from the 50-50 raffle do go to our Arizona Roller Derby Juniors. If you have a junior age 8 to 17 that's interested in roller skating or roller derby, or perhaps looking for an alternative sports experience, join AZRD Juniors. Practices are held on Sundays right here at Broadway Rec Center. Visit ArizonaRollerDerby.com/juniors for more information, or ask our raffle ticket sellers about juniors. They are both experienced with the juniors program. Crash, a former junior, selling tickets tonight, along with H-Bomb. And I saw Katie out there as well, selling some tickets. All right, looks like we are ready to go. Kiwi with the star for Skate Riot Project, Frida for the Bad News Beaters. And there it is, jam number 6 here in the second half has begun. Frida getting knocked to the outside, recycles back. Kiwi pushing at the front of the pack. 2 by force, and Naughty pairing up with a slowdown as Frida finds space on the outside lane, gets through and picks up lead. Frida now back and able to slice through the opposing blockers fairly easily. We've had a successful star pass. Ms. Murder, jammer now for Skate Riot Project. Frida with the fancy footwork, able to skate over the helmet cover discarded on the track. Frida through, picks up 4 points. Little bump to her own blocker as she goes through. 12 points so far on this jam for the Beaters. 4 points going up for Skate Riot Project. 16 now total for Frida and the Bad News Beater. About 30 seconds left on the jam clock. And Murder with a beautiful spin around move up on those toe stops does pick up 4 points. Frida right behind, picking up 4 as well. Beaters appear to be letting that clock run. Blockers forming up. Kiwi getting in there with some offense and slowing down Ms. Murder. Murder now getting some offensive assistance from Skate Riot Project. And a massive 24-point jam for Frida and the Bad News Beaters. That is the highest scoring jam of the game so far. 11 points picked up by Skate Riot Project. The Bad News Beaters have called an official review. Gonna go chat it out there with head ref Mick Winkle. And let's give a shout out to our officials here today. That is Kit Ruff, Ms. Behaven, Griff, Loose Chaos, Sayrar, Jeez Louise, Notorious, Prickly Parish, Meanie, McWinkle, Hatebit, Flash, Sherman, and Mercedes. Those are your officials here today. Shout out to the officials. And once we know the reason and result of the official review, we will let you all know.
I don't. Do they have a mic?
Well,
Shall remain a mystery.
all right. We are back at it. Official review has ended. And we don't know what happened, but we do know that it was not in favor of the beaters. There hasn't been any change in anything, and they lost their official review. So let's just get back to the action. Gail Satan finds the outside lane with sufficient space to skate through, picking up lead. Sid Vicious wearing the star for Skate Riot Project briefly loses the star there. It falls on the ground, able though to grab it, no problem. Ammunition with a big hit to Sid Vicious. So Sid being recycled back. And 4 points going up for Gail Satan. Sid Vicious still looking to get out of the pack as we are almost back at the jam line. Satan getting knocked to the inside. We've got a successful star pass to Punky Pie. So that's going to put on the pressure. And Satan calls off the jam. 4 points getting added to the beaters score. Score now 116 to 94. So beaters really chipping away at that gap in the score. Whistle blows, action returns to the track. Axel with the star for Skate Riot Project. Demi-automatic for the beaters. Axel with 1 to beat. Oh, rejoin almost 2. Able to get through, and Axel has lead. This is only the second lead of the half for Skate Riot Project. Previous 3 leads had gone to the beaters. Axel with 1 to beat, does get through, picks up 4 points. Everybody pack in the turns. Demi had put on some pressure after getting out of the pack, so Axel calls it off. No points on that last pass. So score 120 to 94. Getting ready for our next jam. And Skatey Katie wearing that star for Skate Riot Project. Frida for the Bad News Beaters. Frida gets out first and takes lead. Oh, Skate Riot Project playing catch with the helmet cover. And Skatey Katie keeps it, gets out of the pack, and Frida calls off the jam. Picks up four points on that jam for Frida, so score 98 to 120. Beaters outscoring Skate Riot Project by 33 points here in the second half. 60 points so far in this half for the Beaters, 27 for Skate Riot Project. So a big switch in momentum here in the second half as Kiwi gets out for lead and Satan goes to the penalty box. That means it's a power jam. Power jam. Night, night, Johnny Pepper. Thanks for all the love. Hope to see you soon at the next tournament. And 4 points going up for Kiwi. Beaters down to just 2 blockers on the track right now. But that's 2x4 and Mecha. 2x4 slowing down Kiwis. Kiwi able to spin through on the inside. Nice hit out by Monroe to Satan, who has returned to the track from the penalty box. Satan now out. And 4 points going up from that last pass for Skate Riot Project. Looks like 12 total in the jam. So score 132 to 98. Demi-automatic with the start for the Beaters. Sid Vicious for Skate Riot Project. Sid with a little bit of blocking there to Demi before running forward to get past that Beaters pack of blockers. Lena Bandita and Punky Pie holding back Demi along with Razor Cat. Demi one to beat and through has picked up lead. However, chased down by Punky Pie, knocked to the outside, and is going to have to come all the way back almost to the pivot line. Soul crushing is what we call that in the biz. So Demi going to start all over again. However, Demi does have the power to call off the jam should Sid get out. Both teams blockers locking things down. Razor Cat knocking Demi to the inside. So on that recycle back, Demi goes ahead and calls it off. So this is our first 0-0 jam of the game. About 13 minutes left here in the game. Final game of the Arizona Roller Derby home season. Home teams, Bad News Beater and Skate Riot Project facing off. And 5 seconds called. There it is, whistle blows. Frida with the star for the Beaters. Axel for Skate Riot Project. There is a penalty, as it looks like a back block assessed to Frida. So this is a power jam. Power jam. And Axel getting lead. Axel finds space on the inside lane. Ammunition blocking, tracking Axel to that outside, and jam called off. 3 points picked up on the jam. Frida frozen in the penalty box sets up a power start here in jam number 13. Yeah, it is. Yep, first power start of the game. Beaters have been held scoreless last 3 jams after having dominated the first 15 minutes of the second half. Skatey Katie looking for space on that outside lane, just sucked up by those Beaters blockers. That team of Red, Sunny Ono, Babe Toven, and Hella Naughty just wreaking havoc as they kill the rest of that penalty time. Frida back on the track, however. Skatey Katie did get out and pick up lead. Frida out of the pack, though. So going to put some pressure on Skate Riot Projects. Calls it off. 4 points, though, picked up on the jam. 139.98 is your score. Just under 11 minutes left here in the game. Make sure you get those 50-50 raffle tickets. Gail Satan wearing the star for the Bad News Beaters. Kiwi for Skate Riot Project. Kiwi knocked to the inside, recycled back by Rage. Satan just a couple to beat. Pack gets very spread out, so Satan out as lead. Successful star pass to Ms. Murder, which is going to put some pressure on Satan. Satan skating past on that outside lane. Let's see, did she pick up all four, or just three? Yep, all four going up on that board for the Beaters. Beaters have broken the century mark. 102, 139. 9.5 minutes-ish left in the game. Sid Vicious with the star for Skate Riot Project. Demi-automatic for the Bad News Beaters. There's that whistle. Sid Vicious with a running start, gets to the pack and is immediately swallowed up by Red, Sunny, and Babe. Demi-automatic looking to find some space, but also coming up against a cadre of blockers that have stopped that forward moment. Helenati looking to break things up. However, Demi-automatic knocked out by Flip, and Razorcat recycled back into turn 4. Now back at the jam line. Beautiful juke to the outside, able to get around SRP blockers, but then stopped by Punky Pie.
50 seconds in.
We are 50 seconds into this jam. We still do not have a lead, just barely past the pivot line. Excellent job by both teams' blockers to stick together and track with the jammer. And there it is, Sid Vicious finding the space she needs and gets out as lead. Four points going up for Sid and Skate Riot Project. Star pass to Sunny Ono. Razorcat, though, tracks right with Sunny, knocks her to the inside. So Sunny now starting over again. It was almost so close out of the pack. Sid Vicious looking to score some more points. And Sunny out. And jam ends. 4 more points going up on the board for Skate Riot Project. 8-point jam for SRP. And the Beaters calling a team timeout. Are you interested in learning to skate or learning to play roller derby? Join us. Look us up on ArizonaRollerDerby.com. Hey, I see you up there. That's right. Feel free. It's fun. Ask Mecca about it, right? Yeah, do it. You'll love it. It's so fun. It's so fun. And hey, if skating isn't your thing, we always need volunteers. We need announcers. We need non-skating officials, skating officials, of course, the lovely and fabulous medics. Gotta have our medics. Our broadcast team. Thank you, broadcast team. Selling merch, selling raffle tickets. There's so many ways that you can be a part of the Arizona Roller Derby family. So check us out, ArizonaRollerDerby.com, or on all the socials, Arizona Roller Derby. We love you. All right, next whistle going to start the game. Or start the jam, I said game. Anyway, it doesn't matter because Axel's out first, picks up lead in a nanosecond. Frida jamming for the Beaters, also out of the pack. And space left open to Axel, which is very dangerous. Axel gets 4 quick points and calls it off. Getting ready for jam number 17 here. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Gail Satan with the star for the beaters. Skatey Katie, whose birthday is tomorrow, is wearing the star for Skate Riot Project. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. But we can celebrate today. Skatey Katie through has picked up lead. Satan looking to get out of the pack, finds space, and is through. Oh, another jump. Skatey Katie with the big hops all night long, picking up 4 before the call off. It's almost time for jam number 18. That's right. The adult jam of the night. SRP has gotten lead the last 3 jams. Demi-automatic gonna see what can be done about that in jam 18. Man, Mecca with a nice chase down. Kiwi, though, able to get out, picks up lead. Demi-automatic also out of the pack, so pressure on. Demi skating up very quickly. Let's see, what is Kiwi gonna do? Kiwi's just gonna keep skating. Kiwi flipping those hips around, looking to score the points. Demi got knocked to the outside, recycled back. Oh, picks up a penalty. Cut track call. So a momentary power jam, which will be converted into a power start for jam number 19. Under 5 minutes left here in this game, the final game of the Arizona Roller Derby 21st season. Skatey Katie wearing that star for the Bad News Beaters. Beaters down their pivot and jammer, so power start underway. Naughty knocking Katie to the outside. Katie out, has lead. Beethoven, Red Hot, and Hellenati setting up to slow down Skatey Katie. Katie slipping through, picks up 4. Empty penalty box now, so power jam has ended. Demi has that star in hand, considering the star pass perhaps. And yes, completes the star pass. So Ragin' Bajan now with the star for the Bad News Beaters. Ragin' Bajan, helmet cover precariously on, slips off. Catches it though. Ragin' Bajan with all the skills tonight. And jam has ended. Just under 3 minutes left here in the half. And that's the jam whistle, and the action has begun. Sid Vicious with the star for Skate Riot Project. Frida for the Bad News Beaters. Both teams blockers tracking well with those jammers, making it very difficult. However, Frida emerges victorious and picks up lead in jam number 20. Sid Vicious still looking to get out of the pack, has removed that helmet cover. Perhaps looking for a star pass. Maybe it's a sneaky star stash. Only time will tell. Frida getting knocked to the outside, recycled back by Sick. Rolling forward. Sid still with 3 to beat. Ammunitia 2 by force. and Mecca teaming up to slow down Sid, as Frida has picked up 4 points and is now back looking to score 4 more. Gets knocked to the inside and recycled back by Vamp and Murder. Sid getting recycled back by 2 by Force. Lots of action happening here in the second straightaway, coming into the turn. Some forward movement. Ooh, nice blocking, inverted block there by Ms. Murder. And Frida recycles back. Sid Vicious, though, now has bust through. Sid Vicious gonna put on the pressure with 6 seconds left in the jam. Frida calls it off. 8 points picked up by Frida and the Bad News Beaters, and that was a battle of a jam. Just seconds left on the period clock. And there's that whistle. Gail Satan with the start for the Beaters. Axel for Skate Riot Project. Babe and Rage, and along with Helenati, able to contain Axel, allowing Gail Satan the time needed to get out of the pack and pick up lead. Satan through on the inside. 4 points going up. Punky Pie getting into that mix, trying to bust up the Bad News Beaters blockers. Oh, I hear a whistle. Somebody got a penalty. Oh, that penalty is to Gail Satan. This will be a full 2-minute jam. It's a power jam. Power jam. So this likely the final jam of the game's gonna be a doozy of a jam. Punky Pie up on 1 skate in that outside lane, picking up 4 points. Skate Riot Project blockers setting up as the Beaters jammer back on the track. That tripod of Red, Rage, and Naughty stop Punky Pie. They bridge out a bit, and then Naughty with the hit out, so recycled back. Satan looking for some space to get through, knocked to the inside, but not all the way out, so find some space on the inside lane. 4 points going up for Satan, 8 so far on the jam. Punky with 4 more points, so 8. See if any final points as time runs out. Oh, I think we're going to see 4 more. That is 4 points on that final scoring pass for Gail Satan and the Bad News Beaters. Unofficial score 123-179. We'll wait for that score to do a flippity flip over. Battle all the way to the end here for both teams. Officials chatting out some final things before we get this score to turn from unofficial to official. There it is. That whistle signifying we have our final score. Happy birthday, Skatey Katie. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight, our final game of Season 21. Watch for the schedule to come out for next year, Season 22. We'll be back with more fun and action. Go ahead and head on down to the track. Give all the high fives to your favorite skater. Thanks again for being here with us tonight. Oh, and we're going to do that 50-50 raffle before we go. The winner's going to walk away with 51 big ones. Those are dollars. It's a red ticket. If you entered the 50-50 raffle and you have a red ticket, 1292270. Red ticket number ending in 2270. I don't know if anybody's looking. I don't want to. Yeah. 50-50 raffle being called now. If you have a red ticket, 2270. Hold it up. No, red ticket 2270. 2270 going once, going twice. 2270. No, I'll try again. All right, if you bought a raffle ticket and you're still here, we're going to keep going. Another red ticket. Last four numbers, 2239. What happened? Oh, we have a winner. Yay, we have a winner. Woo! Thanks, everyone, for being here. Thanks for supporting Arizona Roller Derby and our Arizona Roller Derby Juniors.